All right, y'all. T-Con checking in. T-Con checking in, y'all. I'm gonna try to make this one very easy and simple. Give myself something to drink. Y'all, I know it's been a minute, and I'm sorry for taking so long to do this video, but I'm gonna get this done now. Even if nobody comes in here, because I want to make sure that it's at least up so y'all can get my perspective. First of all, let me start with, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Busy Blue, and I am back. Okay, do you know what I'm saying with you? With another Survivor Edge of Extinction recap and review. Today we are recapping and reviewing episode 3, okay? Called Puzzles Are Hard. Okay, do you know what I'm saying? No, called If You Stab Me in the Back, You're Going Away, okay? Before you start to even really get into this video or whatever, make sure you do me a favor. What's going on, Tawana? Make sure you do me a favor. Like this video already. Share it, because I know you're going to like it. I know you're going to just get all that out the way first, okay? Let's go into this review, y'all. I promise I'm not going to keep y'all here long. It's already late. But I told myself I would not wait too long I didn't want to wait till tomorrow to do this video like somebody wanted me to. Okay? I wasn't going to wait that long. Feel free to, give me a second, y'all. Let me put this stuff up here. Feel free to like the video, comment. I'll be reading all the comments as I'm going through this review. Let me put this over here. All right. So yeah, let's go into it. Child, Keith done decided he wanted to go to the edge of extinction. Okay, that's okay. God told him, sis, come through. Sis, push through. We got you. That's what that's what God told him. Okay. After that, he get there. He met Reem. He said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm glad he did apologize to Reem, because you did her dirty, bruh. You did her really, really dirty. So I am glad that he actually apologized to her. Let her know, hey, I see it. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the belated birthday. So she was like, I know. It's okay. I knew you were not thinking properly. It's okay. I get it. So after that, you said, Reem was saying in her confessional, I was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I had it up to here. I had it up to here with this mountain, with being on this island by myself. I didn't know if some people were coming after me. I had no idea what was going on. And I said to myself, I'm not doing this anymore. And Reem said she was actually going to be leaving soon, but if it wasn't for... This is why, Reem, did you not learn your lesson the first time? The first time that you played the game, they said, look, lady, you were folding my clothes. You were washing dishes. You were tucking me in at night, okay? You were reading me a bedtime story, and I didn't like it, okay? And this is why you had to go. Soon as another person comes to the island, she says, oh, I was about to leave. I was this close from leaving, but I feel like they needed me here to tuck them into what she said. Reem, are you not learning anything? Are you not learning anything, Reem? Did anybody else pick up on that? I said, this girl, she's clearly not here to win. There's no way. So anyway, they had to go through and look for. So this is when Keith's, I guess, whatever skills he got that they teach him down at the Duke, they came through because he was able to look at the map and say, yo, here's the stairs. Now, I feel bad for Reem, and I'm interested to see how this is going to go as more people join the island, because Reem is added up to here. Keith was so excited. Oh, this is it. We got the rice. Oh, boom. Good. I told you the stairs right here. You see this rice right here? Here's Reem. It's not even going to last us a couple of days. This is ridiculous. The lady was upset. This is not even enough for us. We got to do this every day. I wonder how it's going to play on the mental of the individuals who have been there for a long time. Because Reem, she said, look, rice, schmice. I had to find this map to walk up these stairs for this? At the end of the day, Keith showed himself worthy and was like, look, I'm staying here and we're going to get it through. To be honest, though, if you got on the show and you really wanted to be on the show, who wouldn't choose to? Now, I told y'all already, it's not my thing. And I would say, deuces, get that light out my face. You have the opportunity. No, man, Pam. Okay, take me home. Can I get my stipend, please, Jeff? I don't want to know any of that stuff you talk about. Ghost Hunter said, this is why she needed to go. Annoying AF. She's uncomfortable, so everyone has to become uncomfortable. She was trying to help everybody else. After that, we get to the reward challenge. They had to assemble a barrel, do stuff like that. Whatever. At the end of the day, Manu, they were getting it in. Now, I don't know what happened with Wendy, but she said, we about to kick this barrel through and do whatever they need to do. No, first they had to put a barrel together and then roll the barrel through some type of puzzle or maze or whatever. Y'all saw when they was fighting and Joe was like, you better get off of me. Joe, you pushing it. You pushing it. Okay? They already looking at you. You pushing it. So they go through. Y'all, Manu was getting good. Now the barrel looked heavy. They looked like they was having a hard time getting this barrel through. Here comes Jeff, because he can't let a shady moment won't get past him. Oh no, here they go, Manu, struggling at every stage of the competition, of every challenge we've ever had. They'll never get it together. I said, Jeff, I need somebody to be like Kris Jenner to say, you're doing amazing, sweetie, okay? I think it plays something on your mental when someone's actually right there. And I don't watch sports, y'all. So tell me, if y'all watch sports, if you watch sports and the people are commenting saying, oh no, they dropped it and this and that, do the people hear it? I remember when I was in college, they used to say first and 10 or whatever. Everybody heard it, but I thought that was like kind of trying to pick them up. But do they hear, oh, fumble down, he's been losing since this whole season, he's never going to get it. Do they hear that when they play those sports? Because I don't like that they do that at Survivor. I feel like it plays on your mental. He said, yeah, they love to rub it in. Oh, so maybe they do. Okay. Custom Sharp, she said, yeah, they love to rub it in. Ghost said, I watch sports, but Jeff's commentary annoys me. That's because he's being shady. Oh, no, here he goes again, dropping it. He's been losing since the beginning. It's just very harsh. Anyway, they start to get it through. They got the slingshot working first. Manu said, look, let me tell you something real quick. We have lost enough. Okay, so they got Kris up there. Kris, I'm not sure how I feel about you because we did not get to see, and this is for clarification. We did not get to see who voted for whom. So, Kris, I got my good cat eye. I mean, let me not foreshadow, but I'm watching you. Anyway, Kris, he went up there. He said, look, let me, boom. He had to use the slingshot to knock down some of they look like paddles or whatever. Knocking them down. Boom, 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 boom. Gets them down. Manu wins. Now, this was exciting. I was more excited because I thought this was an immunity challenge. I was so excited because I really thought this was an immunity challenge. It took Producer Bay to be like, no, ma'am. I thought this was an immunity challenge, so I got so excited. I was like, yes, we get here, boom, okay. And this furthered me thinking it. So I thought it was an immunity challenge up until the immunity challenge. And let me tell you why, okay? So this happens. They win, comma, you got to go back to your, your tribe. They don't want, I got excited. Yo, Ghost, you're right. But I'm going to tell y'all why I further thinking that this was an immunity challenge. After the challenge, Wendy, she sits down, she's saying, oh no, it's purple, it's bruised or something like that. Her leg was. She knows something happened to her during the challenge. She couldn't figure out what it was. The adrenaline was pumping while she was doing the challenge, but now that it's all over, she starts to feel it and it hurts. Quick story, y'all. I actually wrote this in my notes. So I have this scar right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Kinda. Anyway, I have this scar, right? I was riding, I used to go to the center with my little cousin. Well, not, he's my older cousin. But he had trick nuts on the bike. I don't know if y'all know what trick nuts are. Do y'all call them something different here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The bars that go on the bikes, like on the wheels.
Oh, I don't we call them anything else.
What y'all call them trick nuts? Y'all call them trick nuts? Anybody know what I'm talking about? They're like little handles, but they go on the front wheels or the back wheels. You can put them on whatever. Pegs. Somebody call them pegs. Oh, Ghost calls them trick nuts. Custom Charm Farms calls them pegs. Okay, but they had those on the front and the back, right? So I got on the bike with him. Now, my mom said, every time that I've broken anything or gotten hurt is because my mom already said first, don't do that. So this is a lesson out to the parents. Don't tell your children not to do something and they won't get hurt. That's neither here nor there. She told me not to get on that, to get on J-Mo bike. Don't get on J-Mo bike, don't get it, because he ride reckless, he ride through the street. So anyway, he was going to the corner store, and I said, yo, J-Mo, can I go with you? He's like, yeah, get on. So I got on the trick nuts or the pegs. Child, we started riding, and then a lady came with her stroller. He didn't know how to maneuver, so he fell over. And I was like, oh, fell over. I'm ready, I got up, brushed ourselves off, and he get back on the trick nuts. And then as we're riding, the girl was like, oh, you know, you bleeding. You bleeding, boy. You bleeding. Okay. So then my cousin J-Mo stopped, and I was like, oh, I am bleeding. In my hand right here. Now, we fell into a field. A Snapple glass. Y'all remember Snapple? I don't know if it's still around. I'm sure it is. Snapple glass broke in the meat of my hand. Now, I looked at it, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. I was just like, oh my gosh. And my cousin's like, yo, go back to the center. Go back to the center. Go back to the center. They'll help you to bandage it up. So I'm going back to the center. Blood going everywhere. What's going on, Justine? Blood's going everywhere. As soon as I get into the center, there was this woman lovely, lovely woman. Her name was Dawn. And she said, Busy, yo, what happened to you? She took my hand. She said, oh, it's okay. We're going to get it together. As soon as she said that, when I said I felt every piece of that glass. I felt every piece of that glass up in there. I said, oh my God, get it out, please. It hurt so much. So I can understand what Wendy's going through. When you have the adrenaline coming, I wasn't supposed to be in the bike. I got excited about being on the bike. Fell, but I was like, we about to get back on because we going to the store. So I understood where Wendy was going from. When that adrenaline's hitting you, you don't get it, you don't feel it. At the end of the day, they go back to the Manu tribe, and she was like, look, they put her down, and they was like, look, you gonna be good, girl? Because at the reward challenge, they picked chickens, okay? So they got chickens back in the island. They said, girl, you good right here? Let us know if you need anything. We gonna put you right here. Somebody put some of these leaves over here. You good, girl? Okay, there you go. We got you. Soon they leave her, go to the chickens. Now the chickens, they was like, oh, these look good. What we gonna breed them first? Yeah. And then we gonna saute them. No, I like mine fried. You like it fried? Yeah, no, I want oven baked. Yeah, do me a good crisp. You know, I said we should broil them. Okay, let's just make sure we shake and bake them a little bit first. They started talking about everything they was about to do with this chicken. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything they was about to do with this chicken. Here goes Wendy. I'm already, my foot's already broken, and then now we're gonna eat these chickens. And this is unfair, and I have to listen to them. We signed up for Survivor, not these chickens. I said, first of all, girl, you don't know what these chickens signed. You don't know what their contract looks like. Okay? I'm just saying. But anyway, she got upset about them eating the chicken. So she bring over Rick, and she's like, hey, Rick, we shouldn't eat the chickens. And he's like, well, I'm letting you know right now, they're going to eat the chickens whether you like it or not. She's like, well, I don't know. I feel like we should, let's just let them go. Like, please, let's set them free. Let's let the chickens free. I feel like that's what we should do. He's like, nah, I don't know how you feel about that. And Rick is like, yo, this girl has to be crazy. This is why I thought it was a immunity challenge. And Wendy, look into this. I don't know what you came on Survivor for. Okay? How many seasons you watched. Okay? I just don't know. I don't get it. There's no way that you could feel solace, comfortability, and safety, and you came here to win the game. Like you've come here to win the game, and then say to the whole tribe of people on a tribe that's been losing regularly, y'all not eating these chickens on my watch. Oh, you think you're gonna you think you're gonna cut that? Not over here, not on my watch. I could not fathom anyone doing that on a team that doesn't have immunity. So that made me feel like that furthered me thinking it was an immunity challenge. Because Wendy girl, you cannot talk that reckless and you're not safe. Did Wendy come here to win? Let me leave it alone. Let's go to the next part. Because I'm really about to go into her. We take a trip down to Kama. So let me tell you something, Kama. Okay, y'all didn't win these chickens or this reward challenge, so I didn't see Kama. Okay, Kama. Ron, where the cheers at? Where was the Kama at? Where was the Kama? Where was all the cheers? Okay, I said, oh, these people look depressed. I liked them better when it was winning stuff. Anyway, we got Pippi Longstockings, Victoria. She talked about some, okay, well, it's me. And this also furthered me thinking it was a immunity challenge. We got me, Pippi Longstockings, Julia, Julie, Gavin, Ron, and Eric. Like, we're ready to bond together, and we're saying, look, those people had their chance. And if we get a chance to get anybody out, it's going to be one of them. And Joe and Aubrey, they're the target. Like, that's just it. Also, we're going to have to, add in Aurora because she been acting like she more with them than she is with us. So, as they're talking, I can't remember who Pippi Longstockings was talking to, right? But Pippi Longstockings, she not aware of her surroundings. If y'all watch this season of Big Brother, she just like Lolo, and what's that other girl's name?
Natalie.
Lolo and Natalie coming to. We need a final two name. What's the final two? Okay, what's the final two name? That's how Pippi Longstockings was. She was like, well, I mean, what are you thinking right now? We need to figure out what we're doing. Do you think that Joe and Aubrey come as a pair? Child, Joe in the water, scooping up seashells, scooping up fish, scooping up. She said, excuse me, what's going on? She's on some, are y'all a pair? I'm trying to figure out if y'all's a pair or not. He's like, no, I know everybody's on edge. Now, from me watching it and from how they made it to the viewers, I was thinking Joe heard her. He ready to shut it down, okay? But then did y'all notice that Joe, he was there when Pippi Longstockings was saying that, but then he goes to Aubrey and Aurora and was like, hey, how do you guys feel? I feel kind of nervous. Did anybody else peep that? It seemed like he didn't even hear Pippi Longstockings. He was just like, you guys feeling nervous? Because I feel kind of nervous. I'm not really sure how to read the people on the island and no one's really saying anything. Joe, the girl was just right in front of you saying, we need to get Joe in. He just seemed kind of, did anybody else peep that? I didn't like how that came across. Anyway, now I didn't like this scene, but it's only because I don't know the girl. So for those individuals who have been playing this game with Audrey, whatever her name is, who know her, who have seen her seasons, I'm sure you guys really felt this. Child, this lady come up here on the screen. And maybe it's a bit of jealousy too, because I done applied for Big Brother several times and they said, no ma'am, Pam, okay? And here she is getting multiple chances. She's sitting here No, I'm not gonna sit here and just be a sitting duck. I need to find an immunity item. A hidden immunity item. I've been on Survivor so many times. They keep asking me to come back. And I've done so much in the game. But one of the things that I haven't been able to do yet is find a hidden immunity item. And I feel like my game won't be complete unless I find one. So I've been searching and searching and searching. I'm looking up, down, all around, up, down, all around. And here it is. First of all, it didn't even give me the glitz and glam that they normally do when somebody finds a hidden immunity item. Normally they show us what it looked like. They give us triumphant music, something like that. I felt like she was in her confessional, cut to, she had a cloth in her hand. Y'all go back to the episode, because I'm not going to do that right now. I feel like she was doing her confessional, cut to, she got a cloth in her hand. Oh, I found one in these bushes, right? Something about that gave me trickery. I'm sorry, y'all. Something about it just didn't seem right. Something about it didn't seem right. It just gave me real trickery. It just gave me trickery. Then the girl gets to cry, and I don't know her, so I just wanted this for so long, and I can't believe that I wasn't. Okay, next. If y'all felt that, put it in the comments, but it didn't give me anything, and I also felt like they said, hey, girl, look, we're tired of having the camera crew follow you. Okay, this costs money. Production costs money. We're just gonna give this to you. Okay. After that, we go back to the Manu tribe, right? They're thinking about what they're about to do with the chickens, whatever. Here comes Wendy. Do you really think we need to really do anything with the chickens? Are you sure you want to be able to do it? And oh man, what's his name? Mr. Warhog. He's like, look, let me tell you something. Don't you eat chickens at home? Do you eat chickens at home? Yeah, but those chickens are a little different, girl. No, first of all, this is more humane, okay, than those caged chickens. It seems like they let their chickens run around a little bit. It's more humane than that Purdue chicken you be getting at the Walmart, okay? Yeah, but I just feel like it's just, girl, no, I don't understand why Wendy's here. And it's frustrating me. And what frustrates me even more is that she was on the team with Reem and Keith. Now, Reem, she came here to play, okay? If you didn't want me to touch your things, just say you didn't want me to touch your things. I feel like Keith probably wanted to be here. He just didn't watch enough seasons to know you gotta swim. Why is Wendy here? That's what I'm not understanding. That's what I'm not getting. And I used to like her. Y'all know, go back to my last episodes. I used to really like her personality, everything she came with. But now it seems she's not, if you're going to do something this egregious, you're not here to win. So anyway, she's talking to everybody about, well, maybe I'll become a vegetarian. You really shouldn't. Talking down to everybody who's trying to, look, man, can I just get a barbecue wing? I don't want to hear none of that stuff you're talking about. Go do your little in the corner. Don't you got a leg to attain to? Isn't your foot hurting? Anyway, just get really sad. So Kelly, this is what Kelly take her time to say. Here we go. And, I'm not sure, but if we got to go to tribal again, okay, Wendy's going. Because Wendy already want me out. She doesn't want us to eat the chickens. Did y'all notice that every time somebody has something to say about Wendy after this, the first thing was the chickens. The first thing was the chickens. Now, granted, I don't like how the girl's acting, but if I was playing the game, I would try to at least make it number 2 or 3. I would be like, yo, she broke a leg. She's really a liability to us. And she doesn't want us to eat the food. No, these people hungry enough. They said, first of all, she won't let me kill this chicken. And that's it. But anyway, Kelly's focused on Wendy. I just want Wendy. She said my name out there. I feel like she voted for me. And I need her gone. So now we get to the immunity challenge. And this is what I say, immunity challenge. And Babe was like, oh, the last one was just a reward challenge. And I said, Wendy acting like this during the immunity challenge? I mean, during the reward challenge? Here we go. So they go into it. They got to get in the boat. I will say this. They had Wendy out here swimming. Did anybody else feel shocked at that time? Child, when they jumped in the water, I said, Wendy, is that you? I guess her foot done got well because she was able to She said, no, let me tell you what you're not going to do. I'm going to show you that I have this. She was swimming, and I was actually very shocked. They did a really, really good job. So they bring the boats up to the thing. They jump on, da-da-da. Manu was leading for a long time. Joe's on the other team. He couldn't let that up. Basically, they did their head-to-head, jumping in the water, da-da-da. Then they get to the puzzle. Then they get to the puzzle. Manu had a really good lead. And I was like, yo, you got it. Boom, we can do this. Come on, come on, come on. They had to put together this ship's wheel or whatever it was. Child, it seemed like no one was communicating with anyone. And who's old girl in the middle? Y'all, so I know it was David, it was Kelly. Who else was doing that puzzle with them? Y'all put in the comments. It was Kelly, it was David, and it was one other girl. She was the one just yelling and angry at everything. Y'all remember who it was with her? David looked confused, he did look confused. Who was doing it with them, y'all? She had darker hair. Do y'all remember? I'm gonna wait for y'all to put it in the comments. Y'all remember either? Anyway, whoever the girl was with the darker hair, she was doing the puzzle with them. The only thing she was doing was being angry. Who put this here? No, this doesn't belong. That doesn't fit with the... making everybody more for Lauren. You know, a custom charm farm. Thank you. Okay? Thank you, Justine. Lord, the only thing she was doing was, no, that doesn't fit here. That doesn't go right there. You need to put it there. When I first started one of my jobs, one of my bosses said, your greatest quality, okay, Busy Blue, is the fact that you can come in here and you can foresee what's going to be wrong. Like you have the gift of looking at a situation, looking at a plan, looking at all that stuff, and making sure that we understand what things can go wrong in a situation. You don't bring nothing else. We can fix it. What possible measures we should take to defend ourselves against you all things well. And I realized a long time, but that was like 7 to 6 years ago, that boss told me, and I realized being able to be proactive in how to fix those things. Lauren was still in my face. Don't go in there. What is this doing right here? This don't fit, this don't fit. While all of that stuff was happening, here we go, comma. They decided they wanted to catch up. They was doing the thing. Do you hear me? I felt like they had got that ship wheel before because comma, they got it all together. After that, we already know who wins immunity. And to be fair, and to be sure, and to be clear, make sure I'm on the internet, the interwebs. Y'all put a thumbs up or a B in the comments. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Go say, hold on. Okay, I'm good now. So y'all, comma one. I promise y'all they done put that ship wheel together before because they got in and got through. I don't feel like Lauren should have been there with them. They should have sent somebody else because the only thing Lauren did was Jeff's job. No, you're not getting it in. Oh, the twisting is not working. Why is this? And it just made things worse and more frustrating. We already got this man, yelling feet away what we doing wrong. Now here you go. It just didn't work. And then Karma just came through. So after that, Karma won. They didn't get no chickens, but they won immunity. So then we go back to the Manu tribe. Here go Wendy. I feel like I'm gonna be targeted because, the people are already looking at me. I have a broken leg, and it says something about the chickens, and I feel like they're feeling some type of way about me doing what I'm doing with the chickens. Knowing this fear, she had followed me. Knowing this fear she had, I'm nervous, I'm scared. Let me go take this flint real quick. let me go take this flint. I'm already scared. I'm nervous they're going to kick me out. Y'all tell me, what did Wendy come on this show to do? Tell me. I need to know. What is she coming here to do? She's scared. She's nervous that they're going to be saying her name. She goes straight to the camp. Let me take the flint. I thought to myself, if they can't start a fire, they can't cook the chickens. When I said I almost threw my boyfriend's, his TV almost went in. What is she here for? Wendy, what did you come here for? To pass the time? It can't be to, I don't think an individual who came here to win the game, because this is not even strategy. She's not even making it seem like, even on Big Brother, when people are like, oh, what season was that when that man was like, y'all put me up, Lawan. Oh, always the black gays. Lawan, okay? Put me up. Y'all, it is always the black gays, because then it was on Marcellus. Child, we messing up. Don't put, that's why they said, look, we can't put, sorry, Busy. But y'all remember Lawan? Yo, they said there's a power. Put me up, and then when it's time to evict me, y'all evict me, I'll get the power, come back in the house. At least that's as dumb as it was, Lawan, it was a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all remember that season of Big Brother? Lawan was like, I feel the powers, I'm getting the power. I'm getting the power. At least that BS seemed like a strategy. This girl didn't feel like she felt like she was on the top of the bottom of the totem pole. People are saying her name, so she goes back and steals the flint of the thing that everybody around her had been saying, yo, I can't wait to saute that. Anyway, now they get back to camp and they like, look, we done lost. It don't feel good. I deserve sesame chicken. Somebody get the flint. That's what I'm having tonight. Orange chicken. Somebody get the flint. We're having it tonight. So they get ready, to put it together. And they say, yo, well, where's the flint? Oh, I don't know. Have you seen the flint? Have you seen the flint? Now, it was mixed reviews on whether or not Wendy took it. Because one of the girls, I can't remember who it was, she was like, oh, Wendy for sure. That it was that, let's go get her. And people were like, no, not sure. She came straight to camp. She got here and then she ran away. It was her. And she got a broken foot. She hobbled away as fast as she could. It was her. It was her. It was her. So then they said, look, we got to figure out what happened. Let's go send David and Rick. Y'all do a game plan. He's like, look, what I'm going to do is say, hey, girl, hey, sis. How you doing? How your leg doing? And then I'm going to come in and say, mother, where's the... That was their plan. Okay, so break. They go in. Boom. Hey, so how's your leg? How your leg, sis? Oh, it's doing well, just, what are you guys hearing? I'm not really sure. Child, when I say, Wendy, I'm going to give you this, girl. The girl lied. And she was so good at lying. But I think if you act so quirky all the time, You know, it's so easy for you to be like, well, I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. And for people to believe you. I really feel that way. Because when I said she was like, well, didn't Chris have a last? Was he the last person playing with it? I haven't seen him with them. I thought I saw him making grits or something the other day. I have no idea. But anyway, whose name y'all think about? When I say she was so deceptive in that approach, I was watching her like, you know, you conniving, you evil, you not playing this game right, Loop. But I was proud of her. Anyway, they start talking. It was like, look, I'm not sure. There's some names we want to throw out. I just want to make sure you're with us. David is like, yo, we need a number. So it don't matter what happens. I don't feel like she got it. And if she does got it, Meryl Streep, watch out. Okay? But other than that, like, I need her on my side. She's the number. So here we go. Y'all, this is where it went wrong. Think back to the first episode. We got Reem touching people's clothes. And then here goes Keith goes to say, hey, I don't like what they're doing. Boom, Reem is gone. Here we go. Keith messed up second episode, couldn't swim, drowning. Up and down drowning. He goes talk to Chris. Chris, look. I got you. I got your back. Da-da-da. Chris says, look, let me go to Mr. Warthog. This is the kind of stuff we need to do. Boom, keep going. Here we are now. David goes to Chris. He says, look, let me tell you the plan. I am so tired of Kelly concussion. We need to get her out of here. Chris is like, yo, I'm with the plan. Da-da-da-da. I feel like we need to tell Mr. Warthog. David says, look, do not, and I said this the last episode, shut that hole in your face. Do not go to Mr. Warthog. You don't need to tell him, this is what we're doing. If you tell him, it's going to mess up everything. Here comes Chris. And I don't even feel no remorse. I feel nothing with him at all. Back at home, you know, I feel like loyalty is everything, you know, and it's time for me to make sure that, you know, I feel really close to Mr. Warthog, you know, and I really want to make sure Mr. Warthog knows how I feel about things. And I just got to tell him, you know, and my soul is jumping out. Chris decides he wants to go to Mr. Warthog. Hey, Mr. Warthog, there's things going around about Wendy. He's like, yeah. I mean, I already know. We know. Wendy's out here. Maybe not. Mr. Warthog is like, oh, what? Hold up. Say what you need to say. I feel like something else is coming through. But what is? I feel like something. What's going on here? Are there names being thrown out? What are you? Yo, be honest. There may be another play happening. People may be saying something about, you know, Kelly, concussion, you know, Wentworth. I don't know. Here goes Mr. Warthog, and this is exactly what you get, Chris. Okay, you and that nice body of yours. Here goes Mr. Warthog. I mean, to be honest, you know, this is the second time that Chris has come to me about getting Kelly concussion Wentworth out of here. I'm thinking to myself, why does Keith want to get rid of, why does Chris want to get rid of Kelly? And this is not going to work for me. Maybe Wendy isn't the plan. Maybe Chris is the plan. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't like Mr. Warthog because I feel like he'll mansplain something to people. So I don't like him that much. But he is secretly, he got hit right now. I don't know what's going to happen when they, you know, merge. He got his hands on everybody, okay? He went to Kelly concussion one more. He said, let me tell you something, sis. Okay, let's walk through the forest real quick. Chris. Now, remind y'all, this is David and Rick's plan. More so David's. It went from David to Rick to Chris. Talk about telephone. He went to her and said, look, let me tell you something. Chris, he wants you out. Sis, I don't even know what else to tell you. This is the second time he's brought this plan up. It's time for him to go. Y'all think that he voted to evict? Y'all think he voted out Keith last episode? Y'all put in the comments. Because y'all see how he acting right now. Y'all think he voted out Keith? I think Mr. Warhol was like, no, Keith, and then he voted out Keith. What y'all think? Anyway, Mr. Warhol goes to Kelly and says, look, Chris want to get you out. He's able-bodied. He has abs. He wants to get. He was the person who helped us win those chickens the last round. He wants you out. So, Mr. Warhol was like, yo, all we need to do is go to Rick to make it official. Like, and after that, we'll be able to get Chris out. Kelly thinking to herself, what I thought in the beginning, maybe it's not Wendy. I mean, I know she has a broken foot, and maybe, you know, she's a vegetarian here or there. But maybe it's Chris that needs to get out. And I was with, if I was Kelly, Concussion Wentworth, I would say to myself, you know what? I'm with it. No, Custom Charm Farm. This isn't the first year they're not showing it. They showed it in the first episode. They didn't show it on that episode. Oh wait, Ghost Hunter, you saw it on the second episode? We're gonna have to go back and watch that episode. We'll go back and watch it. Anyway, Mr. Warhol goes to Rick. He was like, look, let me tell you something. We gotta get Chris out. Because Chris wants to get out Kelly Concussion Wentworth. He done been going around telling people that. And Rick, this is how I knew Chris was going. I never even had a question in my mind. Rick was like, oh man, talk about what goes around, comes around, comes around. Okay? You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, I mean, do you think we got the votes? He said, look, we got the. He said, okay, well then let's do it. Then Rick goes back to the person who had the original plan, David. It was like, sis, let me tell you something real quick. I don't know how, but somebody done got the blueprints to the building, okay? But they think that Chris drew them. So what we want to do, the cameraman, production, somebody must have said, act like you're questioning. I would have been like, look, first of all, it was way too heavy for David to actually force a move because then it would be a clear distinction. Because now you have Mr. Warhol fighting on Kelly's behalf. Clearly, there's an alliance there. Ain't no way David would have ever thought he's been able to really put himself in the group without a problem. I know David was like, well, there, I guess it's Chris. I guess it's Chris. Chris talking some, David talking some, this is going to be a huge tribal council because people are going to fight how they ain't going to be nothing. We know who about to go. Because if y'all all smart and sane and the only person who's out is Wendy, we know what's going to happen. Here we go to tribal. Jeff couldn't wait. Y'all been the losers for so long. What's going on? You tired of being losers? They said, look, we've been arguing over chickens. We lost the Flint as well. We have been losing. We don't have a chant. You know, they brought out all of the problems that they have. Wendy was saying, and y'all know I used to like Wendy. Y'all know she used to be one of my faves. I'm so over her. She could go now, okay? Don't give her an option to go on the island or the edge of extinction. Just extinct her. Here she go. I mean, I had a problem with the chickens, and I said some stuff about the chickens and the problems with the chickens, but once you guys said that you wanted them, I just stepped aside and I let it go. When I said if I was behind her and if this girl, tell the truth. You said what? Even Mr. Warhol was like, I felt like she let it go. No, she didn't let nothing go. Wendy is not trying to stay in this game. She's insulting our intelligence and playing us. So Rick was like, look, at the end of the day, we're not worried. We would think that we want to be stronger, but I don't feel like that's what we're worried about at this point in this tribe. We've been losing. Now we worried about security. Who is going to be able to work with us? Who do I trust? Who do I don't trust? And, you know, Kelly Concussion Wentworth, she was like, well, loyalty is now, you know, it's more important. And I do get that. Who's going to be with you? Who can you support when it's time for us to merge? They're saying, you know, cohesion would be the best move forward, but who knows? Here goes Wendy. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I feel like our tribe is like a pyramid. And, you know, we have all of these steps to the pyramid. And I feel like I'm kind of like at the bottom of the pyramid, you know? And then if I look at that pyramid, I feel like I'm like there. So like people are going to be saying my name. I'm so over her, y'all. I really wish she would have gone today. Anyway, Chris was like, look, people may be at the bottom of the pyramid, the top of the pyramid. Who knows what's going to happen? At the end of the day, we need to do what we need to do. We start to do the votes. Y'all, did y'all notice? After the voting started, Rick, he was sweating bullets, okay? I don't know what's making him lose more weight. Him being on the island or the tribal council. When I say it was dripping down, I said, Rick, somebody get this man a towel, okay? They started to do the votes. It was between Kelly and Chris. The next person voted out was Chris. Y'all, I will say, the reason I like this episode, because I don't want to, it was a blind side. The reason I like this episode and where they're going with it is because every person who's decided they want to play the next person or turn their back or not listen to the people who really trust them, they had to go. Katie said, I'll be damn not Chris. Katie, watch the episode, KD. KD, watch the episode. Chris had to go. I'm even with Chris having to go. I gave you, you know how people say you had one job? Chris had one job. We got the numbers. Don't tell Mr. Warthog. That's it. I just feeling myself. And Mr. Warthog and his thing was like, I mean, I feel like I have to tell Kelly Concussion Wentworth, especially because I trust her more than I trust Chris. And you're putting all your trust into the wrong people. And now you got to go. I will say this. I don't know what time Keith finally left the island to go on with Reem. But when I say Chris went down there, he said, if you don't give me this, you can now get a chance. He said, if you don't give me this. I thought you picked up the sign at first. If you don't give me this light so I can get to, I'm going back on F these people. Chris says, he said, screw these guys. When I say he had no time for y'all BS, do you want to, should I stay here? He picked up that thing so fast. Y'all, I actually like this episode only because David was very clear in the fact of we're trying to do something monumental, okay? And you can be a part of that. Don't say anything. No, I feel like I have to because I want to make sure that I... Okay, well then, since you gotta go. Plain and simple. It's getting late, y'all. I said I want to come in here and do this review. I actually like the episode. I know they're about to be splitting into 3 tribes, so I'm excited about that. We know that Chris is going to the edge of extinction. How did y'all feel about this episode? Y'all, tell me how did y'all feel about this episode? Don't forget to like this vid, subscribe, share this video. Yo, how did y'all feel? Do y'all feel like Chris should have gone? He was too flip-floppy. He was like a fish out of water. He was just giving me too much. I also thought the reward challenge was the immunity challenge. Did anybody else think it was? How y'all feel about, now, I'm with you, Miss Jones. I initially thought Wendy needed to go. But trust me, after I saw what happened in the previews for the next episode, I feel like Wendy's going to go on her own. I feel like Wendy don't even need our prayers, okay? If we were going to pray the Sabbath, she don't even need them. I feel like Wendy said, let me tell you how I'm going to get kicked out all alone. I don't need help from America, okay? Wendy said, look, I'm about to break my foot. I'm going to let the chickens escape. Do you know what she said? I don't think she needed help. Did y'all think that Wendy should have gone? Y'all don't feel like after... Because this losing tribe has showcased us that, yo, they're not winning anything. Loyalty is more important. And Chris ain't loyal. And the people that he's loyal to, not loyal to him. I feel like Chris had to go. 3 tribes could keep Wendy in for a while. What tribe do the chickens go to? Yo, what tribe do the chickens go to? Or do the chickens get escaped and then they switch? Because, you know, they'll pull some stuff like that. Producers will pull some stuff like that. What y'all think happened? Do y'all think the chickens went to a specific tribe and Wendy let them escape? Or do you think they changed the tribe after Wendy was like, look, let me wake up in the middle of the night and let the chickens loose? She said they stayed in Manu. No, I wanted Chris because he will win his way back in and he will go after Warthog. Not Warthog. They stayed in with the buff. The second, okay. You know what? I'll say this. I was okay with Wendy staying because I thought that Chris should leave because I don't like Kelly Concussion Wentworth. Go away from here. But because he was like, well, I gotta do what I need to. Okay, well, go on. Somebody said the same thing to you, okay? And they're gone, and now you're with them. Y'all think Rip? Well, I know that. I know for a fact that Keith's gonna take him in with open arms, cause I would too. But yeah, I think that's everything. Y'all, I want to thank y'all for watching this thing. I'm ready for the next episode. Sorry it's so late, but yeah, I deleted that. If y'all want to see my deleted videos, go to the Busy Blue Facebook. You'll be able to watch the videos of my year in review. You'll also be able to watch something else I think I put up there, but I can't remember. But I wanted to make sure that I did this video. I didn't want it to be too late because somebody was like, do it tomorrow. They were trying to get hot and heavy. Tell me what your thoughts are about this. So I have started seeing BB Can vids. I want to give a major shout out to one of the Busy Bees. I'm not going to say who you are right now. You know who you are. I want to give a major shout out to the Busy Bee who has been sending me every episode and all of the stuff on BB Can. What? I have not watched it yet, and I feel like I should, but I feel like I'm late. And I don't want to come too late in the game. Now I heard the hoes was taking out their teeth. Do you know what I'm saying, babe? Like taking them out. So I am nervous about reviewing it because I feel like everybody's already episode 6. I haven't done a cast review. Like there's so many things I would have to catch up on. If you guys are okay with me not doing cast reviews and a review of the first or second or of the first elimination, but watching it, let me know, and then I'll start to do the reviews after this first eviction. If not, I'm just going to enjoy the show with you guys and then just do the Survivor thing. I just don't want to come in too late. I know people are already in the game. People are already here with it. People have their favorites that they're watching. BB Can is an interesting one. I know that there's only 2 episodes that aired. I could watch them. I know an eviction is coming up. So I don't want to come in too late where people are like, All right. I'm going to put this in here. If you guys feel it, y'all put in the comments, because this video is going to be up later. Let me know. Put in the comments. Let me know if you want to see it, and I'll do it. But I do have all of the episodes. Shout out to the biggest Busy Bee who's been helping me with that and getting them to me. I really appreciate it more than you know. Outside of that, it's about to be an hour, so let me get off of here. If you want to know more about me and everything that I'm doing, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Busy Blue, no space, no E. Yo, go to the Facebook, the Busy Blue, and get a chance to really interact with the other Busy Bees. I'm going to do next week's episode, hopefully on time. I'm really excited about it. And I feel like whatever response I get in this video about BB Can, maybe I'll do it. Now we can start doing what we was about to do. I'm about to go get busy, and you guys stay busy. On. Till next time. Bye, Chris. You should have did what we told you to do, ho.